It is June 5th, 2021. We're here on the back side of the house for the property located at 9254 Ramona Court in El Cajon, California, 92021. We're going to inspect the main sewer line for the property. And right here off this back side of the house, on the bottom floor, of course, we have a 3-inch ABS plastic sewer clean out. So at this level right here, we have our kitchen going through this side of the house right here, through this window. The living space past this entry point here leads to a powder bathroom and the laundry. And then directly above that powder bath and laundry is the upstairs bathroom. So we're going to go from this clean out here. This is again on the side wall here in the back. This leads directly, comes from the upstairs master bathroom. So this is the sewer line that bathroom utilizes. It's going to run across. Here we have a T-junction and a turn right here. This is all newer ABS plastic pipe. So we expect everything to be plastic here. We did see that there was another clean out over by the storage shed. Here's a T-junction right here. That should be picking up the kitchen sink. A miniature amount of standing water there, but it's not a problem. There's a vertical connection point right here, picking up a drain. And that also could be a buried clean out, just in case. We'll go ahead and pull back here for a second. As we're looking at our distance that we're out, that could be another clean out access. So we'll double check to see if that's at the ground level. We're going to pause for 1 second. Okay, we did go ahead and locate, this is another 3-inch ABS clean out that is just outside the foundation wall of the house. It is brought to surface. Continue down the line here. So this is headed straight towards the street right now. And probably again, in another maybe 10-15 feet or so, we're going to find another clean out. Here's a little T access point right here. That may be a T-junction for another clean out that might have been maybe utilized for a mobile home dump line. We are outside the house right now. And as we continue forward right here, here's a little turn on the line. And then here's the other clean out that we mentioned. So right here, we have another clean out that's just past the storage shed that's in this front yard area. And where they have their trash cans located on a little concrete slab, there's another clean out access point. So we're going to go ahead and see if our camera will make this turn. We're not going to force it. We'll probably go ahead and just take off this clean out lid. So what we'll do is we'll leave our camera right here. We're going to go ahead and pause the video, and we're going to go ahead and access the next clean out point. Okay, we have our second camera here on the front of the house now. So you can see right here by this storage shed. Here's the other sewer clean out, and we left our other camera in there. So as soon as we go down here, you can see right there, there's the camera head of the first one we started with at this turn and this T-junction here. So this is turning into PVC green bell pipe. This is still all plastic pipe. Turn right here. We're now back in the horizontal line, running across the sidewalk and underneath to under the street now. Again, newer neighborhood, so this is all plastic. There's no clay or concrete pipe. Just a little bit of debris right there on the pipe here, so we're going to keep pushing forward, see if this washes off when we get to the end of the line or to the city, if there's some running water. If not, we'll flush some water through the system here. Still got that debris in our camera lens. We're out quite a long ways here. Doesn't look like it's rinsing off. getting out to be 100 feet still here, but that little bit of gunk that got on the line just really didn't wash off, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and pause the video for 1 second. So before we go ahead and get the water running and put this in reverse so we can see everything we've passed by, we're going to go ahead and take a third camera and go from inside the home, because we do have the powder bathroom in the middle of the house, and then vertically above that, the upstairs bathroom. There is a utility sink in the garage, which does have a clean out, so if the main backs up, you will be able to go from that 2-inch clean out there to clean out the line. But we're going to try with a special camera just to go through the toilet itself to look at the main sewer from there till it ties into the other portion of the main system that we've already looked at. So we're going to pause and move inside the home. Okay, so we're here inside the house again, since this bathroom right here, this powder bathroom, is in the middle of the house. Now again, behind this bathroom is the garage, and there is a utility sink with a clean out access. There's our laundry room right across, and then directly above this bathroom is the upstairs. So this special camera can sometimes go through toilet bowls and into the main sewer. So since the clean out in the garage is a little complicated underneath the sink for access, we figured we'd try this really quick with this special camera and see if we can get into the system. We're going to go ahead and flush the toilet. We're inside the pipe right here, but we may not be able to get all the way pushed out. We'll see here. Okay, there we go. We're into the line right there. We're headed across to where it will connect to the vent system. So you can see right here, here's our camera leading to this turn and this T-junction right here. We'll see if we can continue past this point or not. We still have another turn to make. Get some more water running. And again, we need this water to clean up the other cameras we have outside anyway. So we have the sink water running and the toilet finished flushing. I don't know if we're going to be able to get any more across this portion of the system, but we'll give it one more try here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and shut the water off. So again, these are all plastic pipes. We're only able to get through a portion of the system right here. But everything is draining perfectly clean. We don't see any construction debris or any objects clogging the line, so everything's open on this portion of the system. We just can't get across the approximately 10 feet across from here till it dumps into the other system. So we'll look under the utility sink and see if we can access that one from the garage. So we're going to pause the video. Okay, so we have this small camera right here you can see in the garage on the utility sink. Again, the colorization on this one looks a little different because it's such a small camera. Once we get in the pipe, it'll look a little bit more normal. Here we go. So this is the 2-inch utility sink line right behind the lav sink. There's the other T-junction. Here's our turn, so now we're headed across. Here's where it dumps into the T-junction for the main sewer itself. So we're now headed across the main sewer line that the powder bathroom toilet and the upstairs hall bathroom uses. So this is this pipe as it's headed across the dining and living room area towards the kitchen to eventually tie into the main sewer. So as we go forward here a few more feet, we'll come up to the T-junction where this connects into, you see, our other push rod from the other camera. So you can see this is again all new plastic ABS pipe. There's no issues with anything anywhere. And there you go. Here's that T-junction. There's our other red-orange push rod from the first camera that we still have sitting in the line. So this is where they tee in together. So everything is clean and clear on this portion of the system as well. So we'll go ahead now and pause and move back to the last camera that we have out in the street right now and pull that back in reverse and show the last bit of piping back up to the property line. Okay, so everything looks good on the underground and sewer pipes. We do want to point this out since we're right here looking at this. They put in possibly a different utility sink and then added a garbage disposal in here. So we just want to point out, obviously this trap and piping is not done correct. You can see how huge the vertical is. So after the trap right here, this white trap bottom piece, S-shaped piece, is actually installed in the reverse. So right after this is supposed to be the little 90 going across. So this pipe you see right here is supposed to be attached right here, and this connection would go to here and then lead out. You can't have all this vertical rise after a trap. It will fight that and back up and not work, and this could also blow off of this is not connected the proper way onto there. That's a flare fitting and they're trying to use a compression. So anyway, this disposer has to be modified with the piping. The only way to do that is going to be able to use actually the clean out as the access point for the drain. So this will become the clean out, and this will be where this pipe should be across to a trap and then over to the disposal. So minor point, but since we had to go in here to access the clean out, we thought we'd go ahead and show that in case the home inspector hasn't been here or didn't notice that as well. So we're now going to move again out to the last camera and show the street level. Okay, so we're now here all the way out in the huge city pipe out in the street. Our camera's washed off from all the water we ran. We've got quite a bit of distance. We pushed out the pipe here, so we'll be going back in negative footage counter on the bottom of the screen. So again, everything is a newer pipe. Don't expect to see any issues, but we'll pull back in reverse here just to, of course, make sure that there wasn't anything, since we didn't have a visual on the way out with that debris that clogged up the lens. Move back here, relatively quicker pace. There's not much to see. There we go. There, we're finally pulling it out of the city line, the shared line from all the neighbors. Here is the drop, the T-junction in this PVC greenbelt pipe from this house. Now coming back and across this little bit of pipe here. So a miniature amount of standing water in the line. Now we did run the sink and toilet right before we came out here, so a little bit that's residual, but it's again nothing to be worried about. It's a minute amount. So again, no root intrusions, no sags or bellies, no broken pipes, offset, misaligned, no objects or foreign debris in there, so everything looks good. We're coming back up here now, up this vertical pipe here for the clean out access. We just passed the T-junction and we're now outside here again by the shed and the front of the house. Other side is the sidewalk here. So there's a clean bill of health. There's no issues with this property whatsoever on the sewer and drain lines, other than getting small localized stoppages within the small pipes. Other than that, that concludes this recording for this property.